Love. What is it? No, really. What is love? Is it a noun? Is it a verb? An adjective? What is love? Like, really, what is it? People say different things. Like, well, love is, I love my cat. I love my mom. I love my dad. I love my children. Right? But what is love? What is it then? When you say you love your mother, when you say you love your brother, you love your dog, what is that? Seriously. Have you thought about it? Have you asked yourself, what is it? What is love to me? What does that really mean when a person say they love you? Or when you say, I love you, what does that mean? People say, the universe and all of us, we were created out of love. Is that true? Is that true? If that was true, then why is there so much evil? Or what we call evil in the world? If that was true. If you saw my other video, I talked about everything has polarities. Right when love was created, evil was created too. That's the dimensions we're in. Right when good was created, bad was created too. Otherwise, how would you know it was good? See, you are divine beings that came here to to experiment. Let me get it right. You came here to experience while you're experimenting with what you already know. And then in order to go back or to go forward to your divinity, you are going back, actually forward to 0 point. That's a whole nother subject right there. And I did my best to go over that in my free 1-hour workshop. I touched on just the very basics. But it's enough for a lot of people have told me it was enough to even unlock some codes within them and get them, kickstart them into releasing some things. So you might want to check that out. Well, what is love? So, what was uploaded to me about love is being at that point of 0, meaning that knowing that everything is everything, like really knowing that down to your bones and operating from that point of accepting everything, because we are in a dimension for us to be able to come here and experiment with these things. It's all an experiment. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. It decided not to come. But it's all an experiment. Because in your essence, this is not what you look like. Okay? I'm not gonna go deep in that right now. what I was nudged to come on here and talk about love, because so many people really just don't know what it is. They don't know what it feels like, what it looks like for them, or anything. And people run around talking about I love you. Did you know? There's people that beat the living crap out of their children, and they say they love their children. And to them, that's love. Let me go over here and pick up your eyeball. Yeah, here you go. I had to do it though. That's love. Some people say love is buying gifts, buying you things, giving you money, pretty much just whatever you want. Yes. Yes. Everybody want a yes person in their life, don't they? And they say that's love. And then you got a thing called tough love. Tough love is just allowing you to learn your lessons, basically. It's because those lessons can be harsh, it can be tough sometimes. But you got to do it. Just like a baby's walking, you're not going to just keep holding that baby's hand. You got to let it go. You got to let it fall. Right? Tough love. See? So we wanted to experience love and all its variations and all of the depths or levels of it. All its variations is, for example, I love myself. Like, I really do love myself, y'all. Like, I really do. I pamper myself. I do what I want to do. I love me. I love me. I like me too. But it's a different type of love that I have for my mother. I love my mother. How do I know I love my mother? Because I want to see her healthy. I want to see her happy. I don't want anything bad to happen to her that's going to cause grief, sadness, pain to her. I want to take care of her and make sure she's good. Right? In that sense, love is an adjective. Because love is an emotional connection that you have with that person. It's a deep affection. That's what I just described to you. It's a deep affection and respect that you have for another person. And then when you show that outwardly, then love is a verb. See? I love my children, but it's not the same love that I have for my mother. But however, the adjectives are the same. I want to take care of them, make sure they're good, make sure, well, my children are adults now, but I still want to make sure they're good. I don't want no harm to come to them. I'm going to help them when I can. Should they need my help, I'm going to support their decisions because they're adults now. I no longer tell them what to do, and I don't guide them. I just support them and assist them in guiding themselves. That's what I do with my adult children. As you know, I'm a certified parenting coach, and I teach this. So that's love. When I'm in a relationship, I love my mate. Listen, every guy that I truly was in a relationship with, I loved him. And guess what? I still love him. Yeah. Because when you operate in true love, you don't die just because you're not with that person. You just recognize that we didn't get that part right. We weren't supposed to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we were just supposed to be in a short-term thing, So, think about what really love is. And what are you experimenting inside of love? What are you experimenting with? Are you experimenting the depth of it? Like how deep can it go? You know what? The depth of love, like when a mother has a baby, when I had my children, like when I had all that pain and all of that, the moment that baby came out and I laid eyes on that child, whew, it's like there's no words. There's no words to describe that. We say love, but really, we don't have the words for that, actually. That I know of. So we say love. There's really no words to really describe that, though, is it? I never felt so much love in my life. And it doesn't go away. If you developed a really good relationship with your children, you never forget it. And in your eyes, it's weird because you still see that baby. I don't care what they do. You still see that baby. Your mother's love. Your mother could be an alcoholic, a drug addict. There's still that bond. Is love a bond? Yeah. Is that love? That bond? Is that love? Or is it just, see, love is a connection, right? We call these things love because we don't have no other way of expressing what that emotional connection is. So we say love, right? And then we have words like, which is like, here's love, and then like, you know? So I like you, I love you. And then people say things like, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. Ooh. What the hell does that mean? And then you got people that say love is love, no matter what it is. I love my dog, I love my child, it's the same. So if a person took a gun, put it to your head and said, choose your child or your dog, you choose your dog, or would you choose your child? Some of y'all probably choose your dog. I don't know. Like, you know, you got all kinds here, right? But most people would choose a child. So is that the same love? Love is love? Love is not just love, like love. I love y'all because I operate in love. I have love for myself. I really do. I don't know how to explain that to you. But because I'm so full of love, it can only overflow into life, and you are a part of life. It overflows into the trees. I hug trees. It overflows into everything, like everything. I don't just kill bugs just to be killing them just because I see a bug. Oh, a bug, and kill it. No, I let that bug be. Just go on about your business, bug. Just don't crawl on me. Now you know you overstepping your bounds. You know? So love. What is love? This I know for sure, that it has to start with yourself. If you don't love yourself and you don't know that you don't love yourself, it's impossible to love anything else outside of you. It really is. You cannot tell me you love me and I see that you don't even love yourself. It is all these things that we mentioned. It's accepting everything. So when you say, well, you know, we always created out of love, I have to ask you, is that true? Because if that was true, it would only be love, wouldn't it? You have evil here as well. What we named evil. What we named bad. And the different levels and different depths of that. Because people do different things for their own reasons and whatever, you know, whatever path they're on. Right? But it's here. It exists, right? You are God and goddesses of your world. If you say that don't exist in my world, then it don't exist in your world. Okay? That's how that goes. That's how that goes. But I had to come on here and talk about this because people say I love you and they don't give a shit about you. They don't care. They don't even check on you and see if you're alive. And they talking about I love you. They just throw that word around. It's one of those words that people really just don't know. They just don't know. They really just don't know. So I would be curious to hear what you say, what love is to you, and how you explain it. I really look forward to hearing that. To me, it's a deep, deep affection, emotional affection towards yourself first, and then spills out into it's like a deep appreciation of life in its totality. And when you operating from that standpoint, you start to also find peace in everything. Peace in your world. It's peace in my world. It don't matter what's going on and what they doing and whatever. Because I know that I'm a goddess and I came here at this time to kind of nudge those of us to remember who we are and unlock those codes so you can start remembering who you are. Because I remember who I am. And that's what was given to me. And that's why I had all the experiences that I had when I didn't know. But I had to really not know that part to be where I am now. And now awakening a lot of people as to who you are. And they're finding peace. And there is a place for all of the emotions that we created. They all have their place and their place for us functioning in this physical form, in this matrix. And everything is being revealed right now. Everything. Because, well, I'm not going to go there because that's a whole nother conversation. So please put your comments below. Thanks to all of you that subscribe to my little brand new channel, YouTube channel. Thank you. I appreciate it. And for subscribing and liking and giving me a thumbs up and commenting. Now, if your comment is just really disrespectful and just mean for no reason, I'm going to just go ahead and delete that because I don't allow that from the jump. My channel is brand new and I'm not allowing that from the get-go. Okay? But if you really want to have a conversation, and I do look forward to having these type conversations live so that we can interact with each other in real time. But for now, we'll do it this way. All right? Thank you. Thank you for listening to this information and what I call outformation and sharing these outdoors with me. I'm going to go hug a tree and then go do other things that I need to do today. And I will see you guys on the next video, okay? I love you because I'm overflowing with love for myself. And it can only overflow over into you.